Welcome back. I have here with me Ellen STEBBINS, co-founder of Low Country Business Network. Thank you for being here, Ellen.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, now tell us about the business.
Low Country Business Network is a networking group where we combine traditional business networking with social media marketing, which is a new twist on networking.
Okay.
And we do this through getting together in person at meetings, and then a system on the internet that will share your business with thousands. Big believer in social media.
So how did you come up with this idea?
I think I was frustrated. I love the networking in Charleston. I've been doing it for years. I met so many great people. But I just felt like there was a whole different level and a whole other component that we were missing, where we could meet these people at these at groups and these meetings, but we could go back and support their business online. And that's what was missing.
Okay, so as a business owner, if I came to you, what can I expect to get out of becoming a part of your networking business?
Through the Low Country Business Network, well, you get to go to 2 events a month. So the second Thursday of every month from 6 to 8 at night, we do either power networking or speed networking. And we run our networking a little bit differently. We actually don't want you to talk about your business. And that's an interesting twist.
You don't want me to talk about my business.
What we want you to do is we want you to come and make friends and build relationships, because we know that people really don't care about what you do. They care about if they like you, and they're going to do business with you if they like you. So we want to let that relationship grow naturally. So
don't come there trying to sell me your business.
Don't come trying to sell.
But come to develop a relationship.
That is correct. That is correct.
And after developing the relationship, then what comes?
Then comes business. I mean, that's where, you know, we need to get to know people instead of trying to shove our business down their throat, okay? We need to get to know who they are, what they like to do, and see, I always say, see what you can create with someone, because it may not be exactly what you're selling or what you're trying to do. Another opportunity may arise that you never knew would be possible. So I think it's good to sit down and get to know them and get to experience what they're about. Talk to them about what they do. Forget about yourself for a little bit.
And then we actually learn what the other person is doing.
That is correct. And you may go, aha, I'd like to do something like that. Maybe we can partner. Maybe there's synergy. Maybe we can have a collaborative relationship. You may be able to develop another income stream.
And then also they may invite others to come in.
That is correct.
And be a part.
That is correct.
Okay, so now tell me something. Some people have what you call networking fears.
Yes.
How do you overcome that?
Well, I think it's pretty simple. We have ambassadors, which are people that actually reach out to members. We'll meet you at an event. We'll kind of hold your hand and get you in there, because it is a little bit stressful when you go into a group and you've never met any of these people before, and you don't want to be by yourself. So we've got a group of about 10 people. When you walk in the door, they're going to grab you and bring you in and introduce you to people.
Okay, so now also, where does social media fit in?
Where does social media fit in? Well, let me back up for just a minute. We do 2 events a month, okay? So we've got our on the second Thursday of the month, 6 to 8 is power or speed networking. The 4th Tuesday of the month, 7:30 to 9 in the morning, we do breakfast and business, okay? And we do a little bit of networking, but we have a speaker come in that is there to teach you skills that you can go back to your business, back to your computer, 5 to 7 things that you can implement today in your business. So we do a lot of skill training. We value education on top of that networking aspect.
Okay, you kept using 2 words earlier, power and speed. Okay, define the 2.
What is the difference in power and speed? Power networking is really a more social event. Okay, it's not a structured event. It's where you're going to go in, meet people, and just get to know each other. Speed networking is where we're going to put you in different groups of people, and we're going to rotate these groups of people. And instead of the traditional speed networking where you say, okay, this is my name and this is what I do, we're going to ask you some questions where you can really get to know other people, like, what did you want to be when you grew up? When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Did you get in trouble when you were a child? What's your passion? If money were not an object, what would you do? Where would you vacation? If you could have any car you wanted, what would it be? Because it opens up so much about your personality that you wouldn't get about shaking a hand and saying, hey, I'm the co-founder of the Low Country Business Network, and people go, don't want to talk to you.
So I guess when coming in here, it's important to make a good first impression.
Absolutely, and I think before you go, the quick first tip, before you go to any event, you need to get in your head, what is your outcome? What do you want out of this event? What do you expect to get out of this event? Because if we know what our outcome is before we go in, then we're very focused on what we should do while we're there.
Okay, so now I'm in here, I'm developing my relationship, I'm meeting new people, I'm impressed with everything that I've seen. Then what happens?
Then what happens, if I were going to an event like that, I would really get to know 3 to 4 people, okay? Instead of trying to go and get 30 business cards or however many business cards, just get to know 3 or 4 people. And then I would go back to my Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and any social media sites that you're connected with, send them a friend request, go in and like their business page. Hey, think about sharing their business page and saying, hey, I met this great person that owns XYZ company. Check them out. If we all did that for each other, think about what a difference that would make in each other's businesses.
Okay, now also there's a book.
There is a book.
Tell us about it.
I have written a book on power networking. It's how to become a power networker. And it teaches you tips and tricks on exactly what to do when you go to these events. It's a very easy read. It's a very simple ebook, but it will tell you everything that you need to know just so that you have some comfort, and it's very simple.
Okay, so how do they get the book?
They go to my blog. It's www.ellenstebbins.com, and they can get the book there. It's absolutely free.
And how does one become a part of the
network? You go to the lowcountrybusinessnetwork.com/membership, and you can join there. You can email me with any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer them. We have about 300 members at this time, a little bit over 300 members, and we're about 2 years old.
Okay, so we've talked about the networking, we've talked about the book, we've talked about developing relationships. But in this, I'm quite sure you all reach out to charities.
Oh, we do reach out to charities. It's a passion of mine. We are partnered with 2 charities. One very specific one is going to be a new charity this year. It's the Charleston Basket Brigade.
Charleston Basket Brigade.
Michelle Scarafile and Pam Hartley founded this charity about 2.5 years ago. I'm on the board of directors of the charity, and what we do is we raise money to feed hungry families at Thanksgiving. And it's really cool because only $30 feeds a family of 4 to 6 people. Okay, so we raised $75,000 in 2011.
Wow.
And fed 15,000 people here in the Low Country, in Charleston area specifically. And what we do with the Low Country Business Network is we have a golf tournament every year. So we just had our golf tournament. We raised about $5,000 through that golf tournament, through the support of our sponsors, through our Caddy Girl auction, through silent auction items, and the community was just so wonderful in making contributions to that event.
You all are very busy.
I am very busy.
But you know what? But honestly, to be a part of a charity, you must develop a relationship.
You have to develop a relationship.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
So, well, Ellen, we thank you for being here today, sharing with us all this information.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And I'm telling you what, the business networking, from talking to you today, it's a wonderful place to become a part of.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Stay with us. Coming up next, we will hear from guitarist, singer, and songwriter Faith Lynn.